Hello! How you doing there? Everybody's okay? Let's talk about the Olympics. Just a little bit. Maybe you're not watching them. Maybe you're getting just a glimpse of them. However, here's my question. You know, these women, these men, these girls, they are manifestors par excellence. We are seeing now a display. We're seeing a display of people that understand what thoughts are. They get that. They get that whatever you're thinking, if it's predominant enough, if it's fueled by a lot of feelings, a lot of energy, a lot of determination, you will actually hold your event, your outcome, whatever you want, it's going to be in your hand. Now, if it's true for the good things, it's true for the bad things as well. So, what are the common denominators of all these people? All these people, just the fact to make it, to be selected. Now, let's forget the medals, let's forget all that, except to be, with the exception of being chosen to go to the Olympics. What are the common denominators, the most important ones? The first one is tenacity in the midst of adversity. If you would know, if you would hear the stories of some of them, it's just incredible. Hi Celestito, how are you? Nice to see you, girl. Hey. So, the first common denominator is the tenacity in the midst of adversity. So no matter what their circumstances are, it can be really bad, it can be good, but now and then they reach their goal. And why are they reaching their goal? It's because they stay focused and they are tenacious. They will reach their goal because of that. You know, oh good, I'm glad to hear that. You know, we think that these athletes, they have it all made, they have it all made, it's all given to them, you know, like a golden carpet, unfold just underneath their feet. Well, anything can be as far from the truth than that. So, what is the second common denominator? It is persistence in the midst of adversity. And this is true for our lives. We want to change our life, we want to change our quality of life. I've been through it, okay? And it takes the quality of a champion. It takes the quality of someone that is determined. And trust me, when our back is against the wall, we find that energy. We find these qualities. We find this strength and this power that we need to get there. To be one of the selected ones. You can be the champion of your life. You can have this gold medal that would represent anything that you want to have. You want to get out of this crappy relationship? Do you want to get out of someone that you're living with under your roof that is poisoning your existence? Really? Well, think like an athlete. Here's a question. How can I reach all my goals? Well, you have to reach one goal at a time. And the way you do that, think of it as a pie, right? And each slice of the pie represents an area of your life. So you have relational, you have financial, you have spiritual, you have intellectual. And one of these sections in relational, one of these sections is really the first priority. So I would ask you, what is your priority right now? Where does it hurt the most? Which slice of that pie is really you're concerned about? Is it relationship? Is it financial? Is it spiritual? Is it intellectual? Which one is it? So tell me that. I'm waiting for your reply, and I will continue to tell you how to do that. Now, I'm not going to do, I cannot explain all of it in 2 minutes, but I will give you, the highlights of that. So let's go back to the athletes. If you see them just a little bit on TV, in an advertisement, or just look at them with a different perception. Look at them saying, how does their mind think to have gotten there? Okay, well, I would love to find a job so I can stand on my family. Okay, what you're talking about is the financial area. And I do understand that, because when you have a business, really, this is really what you're focusing on. Besides, the creation and all that. First of all, you need to know what kind of job do you want, right? Who do you want to work? Do you want to work for lawyers? Do you want to work in a bank? Do you want to work, at Walmart, at customer service? Do you want to work as a translator? You have to get very clear with that, because you have gifts in you. It's like a second nature, and you're very good at it. And you feel very comfortable in these talents and these qualities. And the only way you're going to find that is if you write that on a piece of paper, right? So, and I did that exercise, so trust me, I'm so with you. So you will take a piece of paper, and you will write your name on top, and you're going to list what you're good at, what you're naturally good at. And out of that will come out, something, the highlights of where you need to go. If you don't know where to go, if you're in a place where I want a job, at any price, yeah, you may get a job, but, at the end of the day, you're going to be moving on. And also, there is a fear inside of you that you're not going to get a job. And this is really the first thing you have to lift. Because fear is in our way. Fear is an energy that sucks the joy, the belief, the hope. So it's important that you really take care of that. How to take care of that? Well, first you have to acknowledge it, okay? And say, yeah, I'm really fearful. I have this fear, and I'm going to bed at night, I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about all day, and I'm thinking about, when is this thing going to happen? It's not happening. And so you cannot stay there. Because, women, we have such a powerful energy to attract things. And trust me, we're pretty good at it. And especially of our own thing. So, you're going to start by the exercise, the exercise I gave you. And then you're going to start visualizing in your mind and feeling the joy of having a job. Now, you're going to have to make it until you get it. You get that, right? So you're going to say, yeah, but it's not natural to feel like that. I know I'm not having a job and it just doesn't feel right. It's going to have to feel right. In your head, it's going to have to feel right. You're going to have to change your language about it. You're going to have to change how you feel about it. You're going to have to change how you think about it. These approaches, Solecito, they're free. It doesn't cost you anything. And that's the good news about that. It doesn't cost you a penny. It will cost you time a little bit. Sit down. It's going to take you 10 minutes, man. You know yourself. You know what you're good at, right? It doesn't matter if it's not glorious to your standards. What matters is that for now, you need to focus. You need to find what you like to do. I did that too. And, teaching came out, right? Spirituality came out. What came out? I'm a yoga teacher. What came out was speaking, to a crowd. Not to boost, but the message that I'm giving has to be given to a lot of women who are in your position. So, and other positions too. So, let's resume here, okay? the first step is you will have to take responsibility, which means don't feel bad, don't feel guilty, don't have an ego trip and say, I'm not going to take responsibility because, it's not my fault if I don't have a job. Because this guy, this creepy guy, he fired me. And he shouldn't have fired me. Don't worry, I've been fired too, okay? I mean, we all been fired once or twice. So it's not because you're not good, it's because it's just a misfit. That's all there is to it and nothing else. So that's the good news. So there's no excuse. You cannot line up excuses because we don't have any excuses. We really don't. The only, excuse that we have is a lack of information in our ability to make things happen. And that goes to you too. Now, women don't always feel like sitting down and just do, it's called, walk your talk. It's called just do your homework, It's called, we're going to have to sit down and write down. And I get that. I get that so much. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier just, to go online and just send our resume here, there, yonder, and everywhere. We're not serving us because we're going to go and work every day and we're going to be like, oh, I hate that job, right? I don't like being here. Yeah, you're going to feed your family, but you're not going to feel good about not feeding your family. I mean, that's you're going to feel good about, but there's always some kind of energy sucking your day. So that's what I would suggest to you. Start by taking responsibility and say, okay, you know what? I know it's a bad scene for now, and it's just a bad scene. Trust me, I've been around bad scenes too. Detach yourself from that scene and just say, okay, my thinking is in the way. And it is in the way. Our thoughts are so much in the way. We're in the way of God. God is just trying to make things happen for us. And he's saying, hey, guys, can you get out of the way, so I can do my work and make your life wonderful and give you everything you need and above. So we're in the way of God acting in our life. And I'm not preaching here, God. I'm not a preacher, but whatever you want to call it, okay, a higher power, your angels, your guides, a force working for you, the universe working for you, we're in the way. And what's in the way is our thinking. So suavecito, take responsibility. You have to admit that, I'm manipulated by fear. Fear is actually controlling my life, my decisions. It's controlling everything. And you have to just kick the fear out, okay? Just fire the fear. You're fired, right? Fire that. And get down, sit down, get the information you need on a piece of paper because that's your support. You see? That you need that. I need that too. Right? Things that I have been able to manifest that you see here on my Facebook page, it didn't happen like that, okay? It's tenacity in the midst of adversity, and it is. It's a way of life, my sweet girl. There's no secret, it's a way of life. And Lulu, me, I'm here to debunk that, right? We all heard of the law of attraction, and you attract what you're thinking about, and it's not exactly that, folks. Okay, it is. We attract the predominant thoughts, the ones that are fired with our feelings of fear, of anguish, of anxiety, and we think what we feel, and we feel what we think, and it's feeding on each other. And that's the truth. I'm sorry to really confirm that, but that is the truth. And I know we're walking out of that. I do understand. But I will tell you, do not give up. Don't give up. So let me read here. It's always so good. It's always so good to talk to you because, what to tell me when I have some kind of problems. Take a couple days. I had a little problem with my knee, And I couldn't take it anymore because, see more. Okay, let me hit that here. See more. Oh, because I already know the stress of not having a job and my financial aid stuff and things like that. Oh my gosh, my girl. Do you want to know something? I was in the situations like that for many years, and you know what I would do? When I was getting my credit card statements, I would tear them and I would pitch them in the trash because I didn't have any money to pay them. So you know what? I was thinking, too bad. Yeah, the interest accumulated and oh my gosh, they didn't want to see me and you should have seen my credit report. Me, really bad. So, but you know what? This too shall pass. You have a knee, you have pain in your knee, it's normal. The body, you know, the body has to unload this accumulation of anxiety, of concern. And some people, it's going to be in their lower back. Me, it's behind my neck. It's right here, right? And you need to nurture it. How do you nurture it? Well, give it a little kiss to begin with, huh? You kiss your little fingers, your beautiful, female, wonderful fingers that are full of energy. You guys, you lovely woman, you are my golden nuggets. You have to wake up. You have so much energy in your hand, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to rub your knees. You're going to caress your knees. There's something I learned in Tai Chi. I'm gonna give you that tip, okay? So when you take your shower and you're washing your legs, you're gonna rub your kneecaps. And you're gonna rub your kneecaps when they're moving, okay? When you can move your kneecaps, you're gonna rub them. You're gonna rub your kneecaps, and that is going to help a lot with your knee. Massage your knee. See, you can massage your knee. You don't even need to pay a massage therapist. Can you imagine? Sometimes we have some pain in our legs or, you know, in front of our body, and we think, oh, well, I should see a massage therapist. And no, we don't. We don't. We just have to massage. Massage where it hurts, right? Yeah, sometimes we need a massage. Of course we do. So, I hope I answered your questions. Not thoroughly, but I believe that I gave you enough information to start with. And I promise you that what I just communicated to you is what we need to do, is what you need to do. And I'm feeling so different types. I'm having no to hair inside sometimes. I feel over the edge. Yeah. You bet. There's nothing like exercise to release that. And I can understand that, oh, I don't feel like training. I don't feel like this, and I didn't feel either. And I used to be a competitive bodybuilder, a real competitive bodybuilder and a competitive weightlifter for 10 years. So you're talking about, you know, the athletes, the Olympic, and, you know, a mind focus. I know what I'm talking about. I can even talk to you about nutrition, guys, at some point, but it's not the point now. So, yeah, you will feel on the edge. I mean, it's not like, you know, changing our thoughts and our mind will liberate us from the edge forever and, oh, hallelujah. No. But you know what? The ride is so much easier. It's so much easier. So, see, Lorraine, she used to go to... oh no, we didn't go to school together, but you know, we were 19 and we would go to the discotheque together, okay? We would go to the discotheque. So, and she says, yes, I can confirm that. So that's what she says. And I know Lorraine, I've known Lorraine for many years, and she understands that. And she had it hard, just like me. And she had moments like you too. And you know, and even when you have a job, even when I had a job and I was working for lawyers and all that, and I had that. I was in debt. I mean, it was awful, okay? Credit cards were just all over the roof, and You know, I couldn't pay them because I wasn't managing my finance. And finance is still a challenge for me. I'm very good in other area. Relationship, oh, yeah, speak to me. I can give you really good tips, and I will cover that topic. I'm very good with that. But finance, it's hard for women, you know. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. But you can make it. You can. You can. Trust Louise. You can. And it's work. Yes. You know, I like these teachers out there. I had great monitors and, you know, manifesting your thoughts and all that. But there's something they don't tell you, is that it's work, okay? It's a way of life, okay? I promise you it is. So, it's not a genie in a bottle that you rub and it comes out. No. And, you know, we've been conditioned for many years. Many years. I don't know how old you are, right? But my mother was born in 1917. So, you know, the way we were raised, well, basically I was not raised. I raised myself. It was really bad, okay? And she had these really, really old opinions. And, you know, she had a lot of fear. You have to get rid of your fear, okay? Fear is a good energy, okay? Listen, hear this. Fear is a good energy. We need that, okay, for safety. We need, I mean, it's something that, if you have no fear at all, no, that's too dangerous. But you have to have fear in a level where it just gives you the little kick you need, okay, to take action, to make things happen. So, be the woman warrior that you are. Be that, because it's in you. So, take that with you and stay in touch with me. I would really like to know how you're doing, okay? And if you want to message me with the list of your gifts, you have gifts and talents, you have to own them. You have to own them. Because when you're going to go for an interview, when you own all these talents, and I'm telling you, you're going to look at your sheet, you're going to say, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't know I had that. Yeah, that's true, I have that. You will convince your employer, and this guy's going to hire you, or this woman will hire you. I promise it will. It's all energy, right? So, let me play a little song here that will certainly inspire you. I love you guys. I really do. Don't forget that. Oh, it doesn't work too well. Where's my song? Oh my God. Come on. You gotta be strong. You gotta hold on. Take a stand. Come on now. We fought by the wayside. We gotta hold on. Keep on, get it on. Woo! You're gonna play that song every day. Listen to it. It's gonna raise your energy. You. We fought by the wayside. My girlie, my baby doll. Yes. Okay. I'm sure you get it. I get it. Lorraine is getting it. People are getting it. People are getting it. There's a raise of consciousness right now, right? And we are reaching this tipping point. And it's time for woman now. It's the energy of woman that is coming up. Get it done. Talk to me, okay? I'll be back here. I love you. I love you, Lorraine. Thank you for showing up, by the way. I appreciate that. Oh, I gotta turn this off. Where's the button?